service pros. Stop competing price. Start dominating value. This is the Pool Profit Pros podcast, your personal roadmap to $1 million money model for your pool business. The Pool Profit Pros podcast is a production of Pro Tough Products, a premium pool pro solutions provider since 2014. Let's face it, every pool service company has problems. Let's generate effective solutions together.
Welcome to episode 5 of Pool Profit Pros. So we've really laid the groundwork these last few times, haven't we?
We absolutely have. Building that premium brand identity.
Right, getting the math straight on how raising prices actually boost profits significantly.
And nailing that killer offer, the one with the strong guarantee that removes risk for the client. You've got the engine.
The $1 million money model offer, ready to go.
Exactly. But, and this is a big but, there's a classic mistake right here. You can't just slap a premium price tag on your old lead gen process.
Okay. So what happens then?
Well, you just keep attracting the same people, the bargain hunters, the tire kickers, the ones focused purely on the lowest price. We need to completely flip that.
So stop chasing cheap leads and start attracting clients who want premium value.
That's the mission today. We're going to walk you through, step by step, a lead generation strategy that makes you stand out instantly.
Instantly different from competitors.
Yes, and it pre-qualifies customers for your higher price before you even think about starting your truck.
Okay, I'm ready. Let's unpack this. So, thinking about premium pool pros, what's the absolute worst habit they fall into when looking for new clients?
Oh, that's easy. Offering the standard, totally meaningless free quote.
But everyone does that, don't they?
That's precisely the problem. It's a commodity. Every single competitor, even the guy with a bucket and a pickup, offers a free quote.
So leading with that just makes you another number.
Exactly. You immediately frame the entire conversation around price. The client's only goal becomes finding the lowest number. It trains them to think that way.
And we're right back in that race to the bottom we swore we'd escape.
Precisely. Plus, think about the wasted resources. How many hours do pool pros burn driving all over town?
Calculating chemicals, checking equipment.
Only to find out the homeowner was just collecting quotes? Maybe just trying to get their current guy to lower his price. It's a huge drain.
And high-end clients, they value their time too, right? They're not looking for cheap, they're looking for confidence.
Absolutely. They want certainty for their pool, which is often a big investment.
Yeah.
A quick, free estimate. It screams that your expertise isn't actually worth paying for. It undermines you from the very first interaction.
Okay, so the shift needs to be fundamental. Move away from price talk, move towards demonstrating authority.
Yes, we need to ditch that worthless free quote and replace it with something that signals expertise and, frankly, demands respect for your time.
And the solution proposed is the pool service audit.
The pool service audit. It's brilliant positioning. It completely changes the dynamic.
How so?
You're no longer just another person bidding on a job. You're positioned as a qualified professional evaluating the standard of care for their pool.
So it subtly questions maybe how well it's being looked after now.
Exactly. Whether it's their current provider or their own DIY efforts, the audit sends a clear message. This pool is a valuable asset. It needs professional oversight. Responsible owners get this done.
That's the key psychological shift, isn't it? It changes their internal question.
Right. Instead of, how cheap can I get this? It becomes, am I properly managing my expensive backyard investment? It reframes value completely.
Okay, this is where it gets really interesting. How does this work in practice?
Right, the practical side. Unlike the free quote, you can, and you really should, charge a small professional consultation fee for this audit. Something like, say, $30.
Whoa, okay. $30. After years of free quotes, that feels like a big jump. Won't that just scare people off? Even good potential clients.
The point, that friction is exactly why it works so well.
Explain that.
Look, the $30 isn't really about making money on the audit itself. It's a qualifier. It's a filter.
A filter for?
For seriousness. If someone isn't willing to invest a tiny $30 to discuss the health and quality of their pool care, are they really the type of client who's going to happily pay, say, $180 a month for top-tier service?
Probably not. They kind of select themselves out.
They absolutely do. You instantly weed out the time wasters and the price shoppers. You're filtering for people who value expertise and are willing to pay for peace of mind.
So that $30 is like a gatekeeper. A small price of admission that shows they're serious.
You got it. And think about their mindset. Once they've paid that $30, they're invested, mentally committed.
Right. They've acknowledged they have a potential need or question worth paying to explore.
Exactly. So when you arrive, they're attentive. They're ready to hear your findings. They want solutions because they just paid to start the process.
Which has got to increase the chances of them signing up for the full service.
Dramatically. You stop wasting time on 10 free quotes that go nowhere, and instead you do maybe 3 paid audits that have a much, much higher conversion rate. It's about efficiency, quality over quantity.
Okay, so pre-qualification is huge, but the audit itself, being a physical assessment, that seems like a big advantage over just a paper quote. Same drive time, way more value.
Way more value. You're actually there, hands-on. Assessing the pump, the filter, the heater, checking the water chemistry properly, looking at the pool surface.
So you see the potential problems before you agree to take it on.
That's the first huge win. You know exactly what you're getting into. No surprises that eat into your profit margin later.
And the second win. You mentioned demonstrating expertise.
Right. Because you're doing a real diagnostic, the findings themselves naturally lead to upsell opportunities, high-value ones.
Ah, so it's not just about the cleaning service anymore.
Not at all. You're delivering a professional report. Maybe you find the salt cell is nearing the end of its life, or the filter sand needs changing.
And you present it as part of the solution discovered during the audit they paid for.
Precisely. Your $30 audit fee helped us catch this issue before it caused bigger problems. Here's what needs doing, and here's our proposal. You shift immediately from selling cleaning to selling diagnosed solutions.
And that whole process justifies the premium monthly price because they've seen the level of detail and expertise involved.
Absolutely. They understand what they're paying for each week. Plus, don't underestimate the word of mouth. People in these upscale neighborhoods, your target market, they talk. They might mention getting a professional pool audit. They definitely don't buzz about getting another free quote.
Right. An executive pool audit sounds impressive. It generates curiosity and high-quality social proof.
Unique marketing buzz, exactly.
Want help putting these strategies into practice? We've got some great free resources to help you get moving in the right direction and speed your path to success. Check out the show notes for a link to all of our support resources.
Okay, this is powerful stuff. Let's get tactical. How does someone actually implement this? Let's break down the phases.
Okay, phase 1 is all about professional positioning. If you're charging a fee, you need to look the part. Everything has to scream premium.
So no more scribbled notes on a pad.
Definitely not. First, target the right areas. Affluent neighborhoods, pools that look valuable, ideally near your existing routes to be efficient. Then, systematize the audit itself.
Systematize, meaning?
You need consistency and professionalism. Create proper audit certificates or reports. Develop a detailed checklist, maybe 20, 30 points, so every audit is thorough and consistent.
And the report itself. What should that look like to justify the fee and impress a premium client?
Think digital first, probably. A clean, branded report, maybe delivered via a unique web link or as a polished PDF. Include photos, maybe even time-stamped or geotagged, of any issues found.
Wow, okay, that level of detail shows serious value. It makes the $30 feel like a bargain for the information received.
Exactly. It's a deliverable in itself, not just a sales prelude.
Got it. So professional system in place. Phase 2, actually getting these audit leads.
Yeah.
We need different messaging, right? Not just need a quote.
Totally different. The messaging needs to be a bit provocative. It needs to cut through the noise and make them think.
Like what?
Ask the question they likely don't have an answer for. When was your last professional pool audit?
Ooh, I like that. It implies it's a standard thing they should be doing.
Precisely. It subtly suggests they might be neglecting something important if they haven't had one. Creates a little healthy concern.
Okay, and where do we put this provocative message? We need to reach those specific clients.
Think precision, no blanket advertising. Highly targeted social media ads, Facebook. Next door aimed only at those premium zip codes or neighborhoods.
What about offline?
Professional direct mail postcards. Not cheap flyers, but high-quality glossy cards that look expensive. Or find those niche luxury channels. An ad in the local country club newsletter. On their tennis schedule. The back of a high-end community magazine.
The medium needs to match the premium message.
Absolutely.
Okay, which brings us to phase 3. You've got the paid audit booked. You're on site. How do you leverage that moment for even more marketing?
Smart signage. While you're doing the audit, you need professional, visible signage, not just your truck magnets.
Something better.
Think about an elegant A-frame sign near the curb or driveway, and the message needs to be elevated, not just pool service, something like Executive Pool Management Audit in Progress.
Huh. That makes the homeowner look good and makes the neighbors curious. Executive Pool Management. What's that?
Exactly. It elevates the perception instantly. And then you capitalize on that curiosity right there on the sign.
With a clear call to action.
Yes, and make it easy for this demographic. A simple text-based call to action works wonders. Schedule your pool audit. Text XXXXXX.
Texting. Low friction, fast, discreet. Makes sense.
Very much so. And critically, you need an auto-reply system set up for that number.
So the system handles the initial contact and qualification.
Yes. That auto-reply can immediately confirm what the audit is, maybe link to a short video explaining it, state the $30 fee clearly, and ask that qualifying question again. Professional pool audits, available for a small fee. When was your last one?
So the system does the initial filtering. If they respond positively after seeing the fee, you know they're hot.
You got it. Maximum efficiency.
So let's zoom out. What's the big picture takeaway for the pool pro listening right now? How does this change their business?
Fundamentally, you are stepping out of the price war entirely.
Leading with expertise instead.
Leading with demonstrable expertise, demanding respect for your time by charging for it, and filtering out the time wasters before they cost you anything.
So, higher conversion rates.
Much higher. And crucially, converting a much higher quality of client. The kind who appreciate premium service and are happy to pay for it, making your pricing stick.
Makes total sense. You engineer that amazing offer we talked about before, and now you have this powerful magnet, the pool service audit, specifically designed to attract the right people to it.
It all fits together.
So now that you know how to attract these premium clients with this targeted audit strategy, what's next? Where else do these high-value homeowners hang out offline? How do you tap into the networks they already trust?
Good question. Think about landscape architects, custom home builders, maybe even high-end realtors. Businesses they already work with.
Strategic partnerships for referrals.
Exactly. How to build those relationships to get a steady stream of pre-qualified high-value referrals, often for free. That's where we'll go in our next deep dive.
Fantastic. Looking forward to it. Thanks for joining us for episode 5 of Pool Profit Pros. We'll talk soon.